All right, Laura, you take the wheel. You know, your mother always used to say, Bob, you've got the sea, I've got the mountain, and the girls can have the city.
Well, I'll have the waterfront, and Justine and Claire can have the mall.
Yeah, and I've got the boat yard to pay for it all.
You spoil them, Dad.
They're my daughters.
Well, then I'm going to build the sleekest, fastest yacht ever, and we can sail around the world together.
I believe you will, Miguel.
Worn out. Secure the bitter end in case it slips.
I've checked. It's secure.
Oh, that's good. Hey, that's very good. Huh. Not much more I can teach you. Huh? Have to get a new claw, though.
You just ask Grandad for a spare. Shit.
It's gonna take time. For all of us.
It's just not fair, is it?
Death, life. It's never fair.
No, I mean that he, that Grandad, that he had to die like that.
He went at sea. I think that's the way he wanted it.
Do you think Mom will come?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Why, Dad?
Why what, Laura?
Come on, Dad, you know what I'm talking about. You've dismissed everything. My design plan, my business proposal, my whole life.
The truth is, Rowan and I had different plans.
Rowan and I.
What's wrong with that?
Of course, he's an excellent yachtsman. Great draftsman, brilliant businessman. I know.
You're being silly now.
No, you know what's silly, Dad? I'm your daughter, your own flesh and blood.
I don't know, I've had enough of this, Laura.
No, I've had enough. Really, I'm finished. I'm off.
What do you mean you're off?
One spends years thinking, hoping that something is going to change, and then suddenly something happens and you just know it's time to pack your bags and walk away.
Laura, you can't walk out of life. You can't walk away from your family.
Goodbye.
Laura, if you go out of that gate, I won't speak to you ever again.
Mind those bags.
You said 2 hours maximum.
What can a woman buy in 2 hours?
You, my dear, can buy more in 2 hours than most women buy in a lifetime.
Black really doesn't suit me, Justine. I don't know why you wouldn't let me buy the pink one.
It's not a fashion parade, it's Daddy's funeral. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, I didn't
Pink isn't new black this season.
I know. It's just that people expect you to wear black. It's a sign that... Could you get my sister a glass of water, please?
What's going to happen to me?
What do you mean?
Now that Daddy's gone, who's going to listen to me?
Come on, I'm here. I'll listen to you.
But Daddy really listened to me.
No.
How can you understand?
Oh.
Justine?
You know what I really think? You're spending too much money.
Don't go there, okay? Don't ever say that to me.
Calm down. Honey, all I was trying to say is that the first rule in business is to never eat into your capital.
Don't talk to me about capital. I was talking about money, and we have money. Lots of money. I want people to know that so I can feel good about myself.
Isn't this enough to make you feel good?
It's a business, Lazarus. Everyone I know has a business.
Yeah.
Don't you yah-yah me. Without me, you'd be nothing. You'd be no one.
I'm a good businessman.
So what?
So without you, I might not be here, but I would be somewhere.
Where would that be, huh?
I'm going to take a shower. We've got a funeral to attend.
Lazarus, come back here.
Sorted. Spoke to the local parish priest, Father Tom. He's agreed to say a prayer.
But he didn't even know, Dad.
Oh, he knew Bob Jeffrey was around. Don't think he would have agreed otherwise.
No, he didn't go to church. See, it was Dad's church.
I wish it didn't have to be on a boat. You know I get seasick.
Just like your mother.
If I die first, promise me you'll bury me next to Mommy on land.
Don't you dare go and die and leave me to run a business on my own.
The girl's going to carry on with the business.
Yes.
No, of course. I mean, that's what Bob would have wanted. What about Laura?
What about Laura?
Yeah, I think, is she going to be here?
Oh, she hasn't called anyone.
Daddy never heard from her. She's stubborn.
Just like Dad.
Yes, to Bob. May you rest in peace. Look, before I hand you over to Father Tom, I want to read a poem that I think is appropriate to the occasion and one that I think that Bob would have appreciated. I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea in the sky.
Excuse me, Graham. That wasn't my dad's favourite poem that he loved to recite. Twilight and evening star, and one clear call for me. And may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. For such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full of sound and foam, when that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home. Twilight and evening bell, and after that, the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place the tide may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I've crossed the bar.
Trust you to hijack Daddy's funeral.
She's beautiful. Made a big mistake leaving her.
I wasn't the one who left.
Should never have let her go. I'd get her back if I were you.
Please. It's history. We've all moved on.
Have you?
So what's the difference between an excuse and a reason?
No, I'm not offering any excuses, just an explanation. I'm so sorry, Stephen.
So am I. I'm sorry you had to give birth to me.
Oh, please, let's not start that again. You know how much I love you.
Okay, but you always hurt the ones you love. Cliché, Mom.
I'm so sorry, Stephen.
A repetition, Mom.
Hi. I'm so sorry about your father.
Lazarus!
This is my wife, Etha. This is Laura. We met at the embassy in London.
It's unlike you to forget a pretty face.
There were lots of fun.
We all look the same, honey.
One for Grandad, huh? And one for me. Do you remember me? The son you couldn't be bothered to tell.
I'd have given you the reason.
Oh, the reason. The reason. The reason that's an excuse is the reason.
Laura. I know this is awkward, but I just think it's right that we put you in the picture about what our plans are. No, listen, if you two are up to running the business, that's fine by me, okay?
Good. Because we have our plans and we're not going to spoil it. Daddy said...
What did Daddy say, darling?
Well, I can't actually remember.
Shut up. What Dad wanted.
Don't tell me to shut up. I'm an equal partner.
Listen, I'm not interested, okay? Goodbye and good luck. But Stephen, wait! Stephen! Oh!
Mom!
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just getting older. I really want to say hello.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, Steve. Do you need an assistant?
Laura! My goodness.
It's good to see you too.
And you. And you. Hey, I'm so sorry.
No, no.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I didn't see you at the funeral.
No. I'm paying my respects in my own way. Bob will understand.
But I don't understand.
Laura, there's been so many things. Bob knows how I feel inside. My heart is breaking. I know what I know. I will never step onto a boat again.
So you've started your own business?
Yeah, with my son Jason. Bob helped me set it up. You know, on condition that I will still be there when he needed me. You know, he didn't let go.
Yeah, with none of us.
Jason's doing well. I'm teaching him the ropes. But you know what sons are like. Stubborn.
Yes, I do. Thank you. I'm going back to London tomorrow. But I'll be in touch.
And yeah, I was hoping you were going to be back for good. It must be hard for Stephen too. You know, after you left, him and Bob became like this. Always together in the boatyard.
No, I didn't realize. I'd really like to see my dad's boatyard again. Do you still have a key? I mean, if I could...
I'll give you my spare. You hang on to it.
Thanks, Al.
God be with you.
And you.
And Laura, you carry only the good memories with you.
Thanks. Arthur, what did you mean when you spoke about never stepping on a boat?
Oh, it was nothing, just an old fisherman's thing. They say never step onto a boat with someone you don't trust.
They? You mean you?
Laura, let's just leave it, okay?
Were you talking about the funeral yacht, Arthur?
I've got work to do.
I'll be in touch. You stubborn old sod. I'm going to build the sleekest, fastest yacht ever, and we can sail around the world together. Finally. She's beautiful.
Laura,
Somebody there? Hello?
I'm warning you.
Dad?
Oh, wait. Oh, take it easy.
Jesus, you idiot. What the hell do you switch the lights off for?
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
Hey, Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
No, it's okay. Let's just leave it at that for now, right?
Laura, he did love you, and he was very proud of you.
What exactly happened to him?
Well, all we know is that the crew of a trawler found Stella drifting, and when they pulled up alongside it,
Then what?
they found Bob. He had a cracked skull.
Was he dead when they found him?
They found traces of blood on the boom. I know it doesn't sound like Bob.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Accidents happen to other people, right?
Yeah.
So, are you going back?
Yes,
Have you told Stephen?
he knows.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Well, what's left to say? Goodbye, Laura.
Goodbye, Rowan.
I don't give a damn whether you're interested or not. Just be there.
10 o'clock, Dad's office.
I don't know why she's even here.
You'll never know, Laura.
To Arthur February, I bequeath the salvage vessel Protea. To
To Rowan Carter, I bequeath 25% share of the Bob Jeffrey boatyard and its assets. To Justine Patterson, I bequeath the property shingles at Plettenberg Bay. To Claire Jeffrey, I bequeath the beach house Onrus.
I'll swap again.
To my dear grandson, Stephen Carter, I bequeath my yacht, Stella. And to my daughter, Laura Jeffrey, I bequeath the residue of my estate.
No, I'm sorry. What does that mean?
Well, in this case, it means 75% share of the boatyard and all assets associated to the boat building company, including the properties at Waterfront and in the harbour. Mr. Jeffrey added the recital to the will.
What? A poem?
It's a message, either of affection or to clarify the wishes of the deceased. It reads, Dear Laura, it's my sincere wish for you and my ex-son-in-law Rowan to continue my legacy, and for the two of you to realize the founding vision of the Bob Jeffrey boatyard. Love, Dad. That's all. Thank you.
You must have known about this.
No wonder you came back.
I don't think we're not going to contest this.
I feel sick.
Well, it's up to us then, I guess.